20-year-old Delandro Missick, you see wearing the red shirt here, was arraigned before Deputy Chief Magistrate Carlita Bethel today in connection with the murder of Damian Bowe on September 17th in Camp Road. Missick was reportedly turned in by police in Inagua minutes after a TV report on ZNS News on the police's top murder suspects aired last week. In court, the Camp Road resident was not allowed to plead to the charge. He was also charged with robbery but wasn't required to enter a plea. He was remanded to prison. The case has been adjourned. The two men shot and killed this weekend, pushing the murder count to 112, have been identified. 22-year-old Alexander Curry of Fort Fincastle was shot and killed inside his apartment on Prison Lane. His body was discovered after 5 Saturday morning with multiple gunshot injuries to the body. Meantime, 31-year-old Tamal Stubbs of Springfield Road, Foxdale, was gunned down on Saturday night. He was found in the middle of Baker Street off Market Street with multiple gunshot wounds to the body. The incident took place around 7:30 Saturday night. Investigations into both matters are continuing, and if you have any information to assist in the matters, you are urged to call police at 919-911, the Central Detective Unit, the number there 502-9991, or Crime Stoppers 328-TIPS. A 32-year-old prison officer answering a magistrate today, Mario Forbes, wearing the green shirt, was granted $7,500 bail today after pleading guilty to causing harm to a fellow prison officer, Michael Colley. It's alleged that Forbes intentionally and unlawfully caused harm to Colley after they allegedly got into a fight at Her Majesty's prison on Monday, November 7th. The case has been adjourned. Members of the Public Managers Union who work at Bahamas Air held a small luncheon meeting this afternoon at Lyndon Pindling International Airport to discuss the progress of negotiations on a new industrial agreement. Apparently, officials of the union have reached an impasse with contracts for their 67 Bahamas Air middle managers, the 90 members of the National Insurance Board, and 22 members at the College of the Bahamas. While all negotiations have been cordial, Second Vice President Leslie Munnings blames the delay on their financial proposals.
In the case of Bahamas Air, they've indicated certain positions, but they, for whatever reason, don't seem prepared to present any percentages or figures that the members truly can consider.
Munnings recalled the last increase for Bahamas Air middle managers was in 2009. While they understand their union counterparts are experiencing the same challenges, this union wants to iron out problems through dialogue, although members may agitate for other measures if necessary.
In each of these entities, the middle managers are the ones who really serve as the backbone of the organization. When there are any issues that occur, whether it's after hours, on weekends, these are the same people who we count on to keep the operation going. They help to drive the policies, they help to see that these entities are effective, even if they're not always doing the sort of financial performances that we would like. These are the persons who really put their back into it.
In less than 24 hours, the government will launch its Volunteer Bahamas initiative. Already, about 1,000 people have registered to participate in the program. You will remember on October 3rd, during his national address on crime, Prime Minister Ingram issued a call to all Bahamians to be a part of this new volunteer initiative. Youth, Sports and Culture Minister Charles Maynard believes many Bahamians are now feeling the need to mold our country's youth.
Our ministry has over 300 registered youth organizations, and one of the cries of all of these organizations, of course, is resources, not only financial but human resource. And so we want to encourage people to work with your local church, or work with some of the civic groups, or work with some of the religious-based groups, some of the community bands, for example. They have people who instruct the kids in terms of music, but sometimes you need assistance with helping them to learn the drills, or just organizing them and helping them to do what they have to do.
Now, in case you're wondering, any Bahamian ages 16 and up can register for the Volunteer Bahamas program. Government hopes that through Volunteer Bahamas, the high crime rate will significantly be reduced.
We want to make sure that every single young person in this country has an extracurricular activity that they're involved in, and that they're able to learn life lessons while learning some special skill or whatever have you. And so we're very excited about the prospects of it, and we're really encouraging people to sign up and to help us to build up that data bank, so that we can assist these organizations who have told us that they need the volunteers.
Prime Minister Ingram will officially launch Volunteer Bahamas at 6 tomorrow evening. The program's official song is Get Involved. The Center for the Deaf, celebrating the achievements of students as part of Deaf Awareness Week activities. Principal Tessa Nottage talks about some of the activities.
Our theme for this week is Deaf Awareness through Community Education. And on Wednesday, we're going through the community, giving out pamphlets, little sign language bookmarks, so that they can become educated. We can educate the community about deafness. We'll be talking to the people and the causes of deafness. We'll be doing that on Wednesday. And we'll also be going to some business houses to give them their bookmarks.
Parents also got a chance to view their children's work today during the school's open house. According to Nottage, the school has a vibrant agriculture and straw work program.
The Ministry of Education has given us $10,000 to embark on some initiative, some technical initiative. And so we decided that we're going to do two things, the straw craft and agriculture. We're now waiting for the greenhouse. They were out of greenhouses. So as soon as that's in now, we will be starting our agriculture work for the boys. Our crafts program, and this is really going well. In the entire center, from the grade 1 straight through the 12th grade, we're all into doing our craft work. The children are sewing their placemats, they're making their coasters and their rings, their napkin rings, and they're really into it.
Of course, Tessa is a part of the sign program here at ZNS. Now, students will participate in the Universal Children's Day service on Thursday and will close out with a week Thanksgiving service on Friday.